Hey everybody, this is the Crypto Code Learn Crypto series. My name is Joel Peterson. These are the videos where I teach you the basics of crypto and you can learn from a trusted source. Today I'm going to talk about the SafePal hardware wallet and app. One of our other sessions I talked a lot about hardware wallets, and I've had a lot of requests to tell you why I like the SafePal hardware wallet and the hardware wallet app. So let's just jump right into it here. So I'll just really quick recap. The reason you should store your crypto on a hardware wallet is for one simple thing. You have 100% complete control over it. So anytime you buy crypto on an exchange like Coinbase or KuCoin or Binance, they control the key. And if you remember from one of our previous lessons, crypto lives on the blockchain, where it's basically just a computer program, and your crypto lives right on the blockchain. And the only way to get to your crypto is you have a little key, and the key is basically a big long number. And that as long as you hold that number, that's your key, and that allows you to go in and interact and unlock your crypto, send it to somebody else, spend it, do whatever you want with it. But if you lose that key, then your crypto can never be unlocked. It doesn't go away. It just lives there, but it can never be accessed again. So it's really important that that key is always in your possession or somebody else's possession. So when you buy crypto on an exchange, guess who holds the key? Yep, Coinbase holds the key, or Binance holds the key. And so they hold your keys, and many times it can be safe, but the other times you don't have 100% control of it. So it's only good to leave crypto on an exchange if you're actively trading, or maybe you're using some type of bot strategy. But otherwise, you should store your crypto on a hardware wallet. So there's lots of different hardware wallets out there, like the Ledger Nano X, the Ledger Nano S. There's a whole bunch of them. These are really good. I'm not knocking these guys, but I've used a lot of them. I've used Treasure, I've used Ledgers, and I haven't, there's so many of them, but let me tell you what I don't like about these and why I like the SafePal. So this is the Ledger Nano S, and you have to connect a cable to this. Okay, so first you have to connect a cable, then you have to connect it to your computer or your phone, and then you have to load the app and hope it. They're complicated. I don't even like the software. Sometimes you get to a new computer and you can't get the software to work. They're great. They're really popular. They're not my favorite. The Ledger Nano X, great, not my favorite. It does have Bluetooth, but it's kind of the same issue. The software interface can kind of be clunky and kind of confusing. So enter SafePal. Let me tell you about how I found out about SafePal. I was doing some research because I run a program, and in my paid program, we send a crypto wallet to every single student. And I wanted to find one that was really good and something that worked well, is easy to use, and just supported a lot of blockchains. And then as I started researching it, SafePal is the only crypto wallet that had a huge investment by Binance. They're the only ones that have invested in it. They've been around for several years now. They might not be the most popular, but it does support what's called the BIP 39-44, I think, standard. So even if you started your crypto on here and then later you said, nah, I don't want to put it on here anymore, you could move it over to a ledger, but you won't. Once you start using it and you get used to it, you'll realize the benefits. So let me tell you the benefits here. So the thing is, remember, this device here, this holds your key. And what I like about the SafePal wallet is it's gapless. So what it does is it works in conjunction with your phone. So there's my phone. Okay, I got one of those foldable phones, and so this connects to your phone. But there's no wires or no cables. It's gapless. And how it works is QR codes. So this has a little camera. Can you guys see that? It has a little camera on it. And then your phone has a camera on it, right? And so what happens is when you are verifying and sending your crypto and controlling that key, you are basically using the camera on here to your phone, and then you switch it around like this. Never once is there any kind of cable connection. So that's the one thing I really love. It's gapless. There's no Wi-Fi. There's nothing. It just works with QR codes. The other thing that I like about it is it's very, very robust. And so here is my phone right here with it on, and I can load tons and tons of different blockchains, tons and tons of crypto, Bitcoin, anything from Binance Smart Chain, all the crypto, pretty much if it's out there, if it's mainstream and not even mainstream, it's out here. The other thing that I like about it is you can do something kind of cool. So here's the app. It runs on your phone. It also runs on an app, and this is kind of a newer thing. But what's neat is you can link up two things. So you can do a hardware wallet, or you can also create a software wallet. So the software wallet would just be created right from your phone. You actually wouldn't need to do the confirmations from here. You just do everything from your phone. So the keys are stored actually in your phone. Now the advantage of that is sometimes you don't have this with you and you want to do some transactions with a smaller amount of crypto. So you have it in a software wallet. So you can switch back and forth and you can have the advantage of a hardware wallet and a software wallet. But this is the one feature that I love probably the most. If I have the app loaded in my browser, I can go interact with different dApps, PancakeSwap. I can connect and do different things with DeFi. But in order to make it actually work, I have to verify it with my phone or my app or my actual hardware device. So when I do interactions, if I go to trade on PancakeSwap, I've got to do something on my phone too, or I've got to do something in this hardware wallet. So that there's a problem sometimes in DeFi with MetaMask where people have been able to trick others to get into their MetaMask, but that wouldn't happen with SafePal because they actually have to physically have your phone or physically have your hardware wallet. So there's a lot of benefits on there. The other thing that I really like about SafePal is they're constantly always updating things. So they have this little thing in here called dApps. So you can come in here to the dApps and you can load up all kinds of DeFi things. Now I know I'm getting a little geeky, and this is probably a little bit more of a geeky video, but I can go to PancakeSwap right here, and I can load PancakeSwap up, and it automatically connects to my SafePal. I can also do it from my browser that you're seeing right here, okay? Or I can go into all kinds of other apps in here. But there is one feature in here that I love. There are ways to connect to exchanges. You can connect to Binance Exchange and MEXC. So for example, say that I have some crypto right here and I have some BNB right here. I have some BNB. And let's say I want to change that out for ETH or for Bitcoin. Well, normally what you have to do for something like that is send it to an exchange, send it out to your SafePal, send it to exchange, do the conversions, and then send it back. But right here they have a swap feature. You can hit swap, and you can basically tell it I want to go from BNB to whatever, and you can do what's called a swap right there. But in the background, what it's doing, it's connecting to either Binance, or if you're in the US, it lets you connect to something called MEXC. And I have done this several times, and I've tested it out, and it works great. So what it's doing is you have this temporary time where it's sending your crypto over to that exchange, doing the transaction, and then sending it back to you. Now, I was a little nervous the first time I did it, so I just tried it with a small amount. But I've got to say, it works really, really well, and the fees are really reasonable. So, who knows how long that'll work, and maybe they'll add some additional exchanges as well. But I found it to be very, very, very convenient. So there's lots of reasons why I like this. I've just found that in using different hardware wallets, that sending and receiving crypto using the SafePal has just been so much easier than anything I've ever used. I can sit there and send crypto quickly with this wallet, and it's just been great. Now, it is made of plastic, and that was one of my concerns when I first got it. I thought, man, if this thing breaks. But if it breaks, you just load it again. It's also very affordable. You can see it's $49 right now, $50. So this has been the best one I've used, and it might take a little learning to get used to it. Once you use it, you'll really, really like it. I think you'll really, really like it. So a couple things. I do have an affiliate link. You can see if you want to go grab one, getsafepal.com. Like I said, it's one of my favorites. Go to getsafepal.com. That will take you to their website here. And I would recommend that you get 2 of them, and let me tell you why. When you order, and you want to order these direct from the manufacturer, and so it comes, I think from somewhere in Asia is where they come from, directly from the actual manufacturer. And you've got to order that. I would order 2 of them. It takes about 5 to 7 days to get one. Now let's just say you had one and you loaded things up on here, and for some reason you lost it, you broke it, you ran over it with your car. Well, no worries. You can load up another one because you create that your passphrase, you create that secret key, and you can load it back into here, or you could load it back into a ledger if you wanted to. But if you don't actually have a second one of these, then you have to order another one and wait for them to get to you. So if you're really serious, I highly recommend that you order 2. And while you're at it, they have a cool little leather pouch right there that's really convenient. So I would order that. They even have this little metal thing where you can record your seed phrase, that secret seed phrase right there. So you could actually get this bundle and then get another one. So you can get pretty geeky, but if you use a crypto wallet a lot, if you plan to get really serious in crypto, I would highly recommend that you do this. I think I'll probably do some other future videos actually going through some of the interfaces and teaching a little bit about the basics of how to use this SafePal. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comments. If we have enough interest, I'll make some in the future. So guys, thank you. Love SafePal wallet. It's a great wallet. There's other great wallets out there as well, but I've used a lot. This is one of my favorites. Okay guys, thank you so much. If you found any value in today's video, go ahead and hit the like button, share it. You guys know the drill. If you'd like to join our free Facebook community, just look at the link down below. And we also have a YouTube channel as well. Subscribe. I'm also in our free Facebook group all the time answering questions. If you have your burning question that you have about crypto, jump in there and I'll answer it. All right, guys, this is Joel Peterson with the Crypto Code Learn Crypto series. We'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.